Is Pi Network done? PiCoin down significantly since launch and is going the wrong direction. So many people had such high hopes, but are they misplaced? Or is this one of the greatest buying opportunities of PiCoin's move? We'll talk all about it in this video. We'll give you some updates on what's going on with the price, and I'll give you my view on what I think of all of this. So go ahead, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel if you want to stay up to date with all the latest in cryptocurrency. We have you covered here on the 2-Bit Crypto channel every single day. With that being said, let's get into the video. So for many of you that are involved in Pi Network, that spent years mining, then you're probably looking at the chart and thinking, man, when am I going to be able to sell and how much is it going to be worth? Pi Network tokens actually fallen 73% from its all-time high of around $3 amid a rising supply concern. Now, there's obviously exchanges that we were hoping that was going to come in that kind of hasn't. But a lot of discussion is around this supply, the fact we're seeing more and more tokens hit the market, where is it going to go, and what is the price going to be worth in a while? Well, let's break down some key things and why people are, well, dumping as much as they can. Now, you have to understand there are two types of investors in Pi. There are the people that mined it, the longest time held this community up, and there are people that basically bought on the hype. They bought when it launched, and some of those now will be down significantly. People dump their bags as we see in the rest of the cryptocurrency market. But let's take a look and see exactly what is going on. Well, look, the reality here is that the performance is slightly below the crypto market average. So we've actually seen a correction in the market of around 7% over the course of the last couple of weeks, coming down from the launch of which Pi came out, where Bitcoin was sitting around 95,000 to where we currently sit now at around 87. But there was a report published back in December 2024 that said over 90% of the token unlocks would exert negative price pressure on the market. This is fair to say for pretty much every token that has significant unlocks. Now, PiScan is giving us a view that 102 million Pi tokens will be unlocked over the next 30 days, which is averaging around 3.4 million daily. Now, if you think about what that looks like as a price, you're talking about $2.6 million every day being unlocked on this. That's 1% of Pi's circulating supply. That is a huge amount that's been unlocked. This could even give a supply pressure of around 82.6 million, which is a pretty big amount. Now, the reality here is, though, that there is a potential upside move. Yes, Pi might dump to oblivion, but it's got a massive community that sits behind it. And what's more importantly is they are finally starting to build out their dApps. And I think this is where Pi will become very different. Now, it's an uphill battle. To reverse some of the selling pressure that you've got is going to be a challenge. But as the ecosystem grows and becomes more used, then I think this is going to be a big deal. More and more dApps, more and more games, more and more functionalities that come to Pi Network will ultimately support it. How do you get people to use your network? By giving them a reason to do so. And I think as this grows, we will definitely see further builds. But a lot of people want exchanges. Why is it not on Binance? Why Coinbase aren't bothered? And the reality is there's a couple of things. One is still the concern about about the supply. The reality is that someone like Coinbase wants complete transparency. They don't want to risk anything. The most regulated cryptocurrency exchange out there will not want to risk it. But Dr. Altcoin gave his view. The reality is the Pi team's handling of coin locking and burning mechanisms is still unclear. People aren't sure what's going to happen. No one expected $2.6 million every day to be put into the market. The analyst pointed out that Pi's circulating supply recently dropped by 10 million to 6.77 billion coins, suggesting that the core team may have actively managing supply levels. Are they burning, minting, mining, bringing some out of storage? Who the hell knows at the minute? But this creates concern in the markets. This is why top tier exchanges like Binance and Coinbase don't want to touch it. The reality here is, though, despite strong community demand, evidence of Pi Network suppressing 4 million followers on social media, 86% approval rate in a Binance poll, the token, unfortunately, still isn't on any major exchanges. This is a hurdle the team have to get over. But when you look at the chart, it is a challenge. Now, the market greening up a little bit. Can we see this kind of pushback? It is a lower support level and did break under the bottom support. 70 cents would be the low of the low. If it breaks below that, we could be in a doom loop. But it does need a reversal. It has to have a reason to push back to the upside. And more importantly, a community standpoint that can move with it. And I think this is going to be critical for whether Pi can survive this massive push down or not. If it does, by the way, this could be one of those tokens that everyone writes off but comes back to shock so many. With utility, network, community, and much more, it could be a big player. The reality here is, though, you've got to make the decision that's right for you. But at the minute, Pi's in a bit of problems, and there's even more unlocks to come. It's not just about the next 30 days. The coins unlock over the course of the next few years. So this could be a significant challenge, and all those that spent so long mining it that now potentially won't be able to sell, well, it's not going to bode well. But at the same time, let's look on the side of optimism. A Binance listing, a reversal in price, a key utility that people have to use, even Pi Network meme coins, could that be a thing? All that will support a potential upside move in this network. So let me know what you think about it all in the comments down below. What's your view on the Coinbase Binance not listing this and those token unlocks? Drop your comments as always down below. And as ever, thank you so much for watching the video. Hit that like button and subscribe, and we'll see you guys all in the next one. Bye-bye.